What is going on, my friends? I am rebuilding Newcrest. This is house number 4. So grab a coffee, tea, soda, water, whatever it is you enjoy. I'm Simvida, and if you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I post a new video every Monday at noon Pacific Standard Time. So click that notification bell as well so you don't miss out. And let's get into this. This is my 4th house, and this is actually the biggest house of this neighborhood. And it was so, I struggled so hard with the layout. I had no idea what kind of layout I wanted. I didn't know what I wanted the house to look like from the outside. As you can see, currently it's a hot mess. There is basically just boxes everywhere. Yeah, I didn't know. I usually, with the other houses, I had them all planned out and I kind of mapped it out where I wanted certain things. And the only thing that I knew that I wanted with this house is all the bedrooms to be upstairs. And that's about it. So everything else, I really winged it. And it was a struggle bus. I don't know. I was in the mood to build, and I was so excited to build this house, the biggest. But when I got into the game, it's like I had a brain freeze. And I didn't know what I was doing. But eventually I do figure it out. I think the layout took me about 45 minutes, even maybe an hour, to get to where I was happy with it. So I cut so much out from the beginning of this video. But yeah, I don't think you guys wanted to watch that whole entire grueling, embarrassing process. So I cut that out. But here is the final layout, and I think it is very well. It's exactly what I wanted, what I saw in my head but couldn't get out right away. So yeah, I got it out and I am happy with it. So here we have the kitchen. It does have dated furniture, or dated appliances rather. And my idea with this house is currently there is an old couple living here, and they have lived in this home and in this neighborhood for most of their lives, and they have raised their 3 children up in this house, and now they just have an empty nest. And once in a while their grandchildren will come over and hang out. Sometimes they'll spend a night, but not usually. But yeah, the couple, they just don't have any plans of moving anywhere. They don't have plans of really upgrading their appliances or parts of their home either. They're just content in their house and in their ways. But I do have some rooms that are not modern, but they're, I guess, a little updated as far as paint. So I also imagine that maybe some of the kids of this couple, they're slowly updating the house. You know, unfortunately, all Sims don't live forever. So the kids are slowly getting the house ready to maybe move in themselves or maybe sell it, but we'll see what happens when that time comes. But I am planning to make an elderly couple live here. As you can see here, the living room furniture does look a bit dated. I do have to say that I used the university pack as well as Space Game for this build. And this is kind of what gave me the idea of an older couple living here, because a lot of the furniture in university, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but it seems to be older and dated, so it really helped guide the story for this build. So upstairs we do have 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. One bath is a shared bathroom, and then the second one upstairs is an ensuite connecting to the master bedroom. But I was quite surprised how many bed options we did have from the university pack. So not only was I able to furnish 3 bedrooms with a single bed, but I also had a double bed for the master bedroom. So I was pretty impressed. I don't think I went that in depth when the university pack came out. So I was quite surprised about how many beds, well, not only beds, but quite surprised about how many furnishing items we did get with that pack. I know it is an expansion pack, so it's expected, but sometimes I'm still surprised about a lack of content. So don't come at me, okay? I am just stating my opinion. But yeah, I love that I was able to furnish mostly all of these rooms upstairs with the university pack. That was nice. So a lot of these bedrooms will be a bit bare. I do have to admit I didn't put a lot of clutter items or a lot of decor. Basically because the children that used to occupy those bedrooms have moved out. They are in their own homes. They have started their own family. Well, some of them have. So like I said in the beginning, the elderly people that do live here, they're empty nesters. And they just didn't want to remodel, or they just didn't think to remodel. They don't see a reason for it. Oh God, the flooring. I remember the brutal flooring in this build. Oh, it's so ugly. But okay, I do have to say I did take inspiration from my grandparents. Well, one of my grandparents is their old home. The floor was a little bit ugly. It was very, very dated for the time, even for that time. And this was like in the 90s, and the floor looked hideous. It looked just like this house. It was like red, green, blue, and nothing really matched the flooring, like the tiles. I think there was linoleum tiling or flooring in the kitchen and all the bathrooms. So I really did take a lot of inspiration from this flooring. I am both excited about the flooring but also cringed about the flooring. But yeah, this house is actually the only house with a pool in the backyard. It does have the biggest backyard. This house is just the biggest house in the whole neighborhood. I mean, I think everyone must have been jealous of the people that lived in this house and grew up in this house. I know I would. Such a big house with a pool and a big yard. Yeah, I would have been so envious. But if you go on the inside, you're just like, nope, I see it, not the house for me. Oh, you can actually kind of see the outside, the exterior of the home. So I kind of imagine that the older children, they kind of paid for the house to be repainted. So that's why it looks so nice and bright and shiny. So that's one of the things that they have done to remodel the house. They're starting from the outside because it was just a little bit easier to convince the parents to remodel that house. And then they're slowly working their way on the inside. But yeah, I thought it'd be really cute to have a path from the backyard to the front. I think this is the only house that had a door leading to the backyard. This house is a mini first in this neighborhood, but I love the way it looks on the outside. I would have been like, I want to live there. This is the house I want to live in. And then I think I would have sadly walked away from it if I looked at the interior, because I don't know if I can afford to do that much work to a home. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to do the walkthrough. So I'm going to load up my game and I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright, so I am back in my game. This is the front of the house. We go straight away into the house. It doesn't have a very big porch. It's really thin. It's basically there for looks. So as you walk in, here is the front of the house. I did put a little piano room over here in this smaller living area. Again, you can change it to fit your Sims that you move in here if you decide to change them. And here is the living room. I did add a few little kids items in here to kind of show that there are children that come in and visit. But I do love this dining area. It is dated, but it does feel a little bit, what's another word for fancy? I feel I use fancy so much. It is fancy, but I don't know. I like the way it looks, minus the flooring. Here is our kitchen, you guys. I do love the older appliances. I think they're just so beautiful. So up the stairs, we do have 4 bedrooms up here. This is our master bedroom. Again, very, very spacious. there is an attached bathroom. It's not the biggest bathroom, but it has all of the necessities. This is our second bedroom. I did put up different university posters and memorabilia on top. Our second bedroom, more university memorabilia stuff. I did try to put a little bit of details in the room. As you can see there, there's a bunch of computers and other electronics. So maybe perhaps this character went to university to, do something in computers or electronics or something like that. And here is our bathroom. Again, pretty simple, but it has all of the necessities that you need. And we have a bookshelf. You can't go wrong with a bookshelf for skill building. And this is our last room over here. Through the kitchen, you can get to the yard. And this is basically the yard right here. We have a place to barbecue, a place to kind of sit down and enjoy your meal, a nice pool, a kid's dollhouse, and a place to lounge. So yeah, this is my fourth house of my Newcrest save file. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions for house names of historic women. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Remember, kindness is free, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.